Hello, and welcome to Crimes Uncovered. I'm your host, Janet Lepowski. Tonight, we bring you the story about a man's mysterious disappearance and the even mysteriouser woman behind him. Meet Homer Barron. He was a charismatic man who loved to laugh. He had a smile that could light up the darkest of rooms. At the age of 30, Homer moved to Jefferson, Mississippi. There, he was quick to make friends, and he also found a new love interest, Emily Grierson. Emily Grierson had quite the reputation around town. A few years prior to meeting Homer, Emily's father passed away. She didn't handle his death very well and barely left her house for years thereafter. So, you were a good friend of Homer's, weren't you?
Yes. I was very happy for him when he said that he'd met a girl.
And, this girl, I hear she had a pretty sweet rack. Isn't that true? It wasn't long before the couple married, but the wedded bliss didn't last too long.
They were having some trouble. Emily had the cousins move in, and Homer wasn't very happy about that. They were both unhappy.
And, the cousins, Homer eventually moved back in with Emily. But after that, no one ever saw him again. Or did they? Just plain. After Homer's disappearance, Emily once again retreated back into her home. Around this time, people began to complain that a horrible stench was emanating from the house, described by some as a cross between poo-poo and vomit. Meanwhile, Homer's case went cold. The police had exhausted all leads. But was there a connection between the stench and his disappearance? Several years later, Emily Grierson passed away, and her cousins inspected the horrid smell that was coming from her house. The source of that smell? Homer Barron. Homer's corpse was found in a room on the upper level of Emily's house. The room appeared to have been boarded up for several years. Beside Homer's lifeless body laid a pillow, and on it a gray hair. It was immediately sent for DNA testing. Investigators also found this receipt. Upon finding the receipt, investigators had reason to believe that Emily killed Homer with a lethal dose of arsenic. And a DNA test proved that the strand of hair was Emily's. We've created this reenactment of how we think the crime went down. Just to warn you, its content is graphic. Thank you for watching Crimes Uncovered. Please tune in next week as we investigate an infant drug smuggling ring. That's it for tonight. I'm Janet Lepowski.